So, hey everyone, this is Jacqueline.
This is Aquania, and we're with I Am a Creator. Today, we're going to talk about how to build a business and share some of our experiences from the eBay DC Startup Cup.
So, first off, we want to tell you a little bit about I Am a Creator. We started about 6 months ago um, as just a creative project that was focused on creativity as a key component of self expression, self care, uh, personal development, professional development, and transformation in communities of color. But as we continue to work on those ideas and those issues, we realized that this isn't just a project that can sort of be for artistic aspects, but it really needed to be something that we got into everyday lives of individuals. We kept on running across people who really had creative endeavors that they were burning to do, but just didn't know how to do it. And so I Am a Creator sort of made a pivot from being a creative project to really being a business that can help other people find the creator in themselves.
So, one of the things that you need to make sure you understand is once you have an idea, you just can't sit on it. You should look at ways in which you can get more feedback to develop it into a more solid business plan. And we were fortunate enough that when we were on Facebook, a friend of ours posted an ad about the eBay DC Startup Cup. It's actually the first time that they've ever come to the US to host such a competition because they're normally international competitions. And DC was where they decided to start their journey. So we took advantage of the advertisement and actually went to the website and filled out an application, which asks some very basic questions about your startup just to get more insight into what it is that you're trying to do. And then also you submitted it within maybe 2 weeks time. It wasn't a lot of time, but we had to really take advantage of the opportunity. We turned in our application on May 22nd, and by the Friday, a few days later, they contacted us to let us know we'd been selected to be one of the companies to present in the 48-hour business model planning process. What's really unique about the eBay DC Startup Cup is that one, being hosted in DC, they chose to do it at the IN3 location, right near Howard University, where innovators, creators can really come together and talk about their ideas and work with each other, and also have a safe space where they can produce, create, and really let their businesses grow. So IN3 was an awesome location for this to happen because, great place for people to collaborate for this first time endeavor. One of the things that they emphasized, though, in the Startup Cup was it wasn't about your pitch. It wasn't about having a very solid business that you were presenting to, particular people to take to the next level. It was more so about planning and really focusing on a solid foundation for your concept so that you could actually take that concept to the next level. So behind us, I want to point out this really nifty business model scorecard. This is basically our template that we followed for 48 hours. We went in on our first day and were given a blank canvas where we needed to basically lay out what is our model and how is that system going to work to successfully equal a business. So any of you can use this for your same ideas on griffinworks.org. That's griffinworx.org. You can get this same scorecard and start planning out your business concept and see whether or not it's a viable one to move to the next level. One of the cool things about Sean Griffin is he started and has successfully led several business ventures, and now he's teaching entrepreneurs how to lead their own. So he is an expert that has built this model that you can use, and this is what we use. And when you're looking at this, you really need to look at the full picture. It's not just about your vision or your idea, but it's also about the product, the market, the customer. How are you going to get that out to the public? How are you going to generate revenue? And what are your actual expenses? Focusing on the resources you have. One of the greatest things that they told us was, you may need $1 million to do your business project, but what's the minimum amount of money that you actually need to get started? Because that's really the whole point, is to get started and to take action. So that's where you list your resources. And resources are not just money. It could be friends, family members, individuals who have the skill sets that you're interested in and you need, but you may not have, and that'll help your business take off. And last but not least, you get to the action. What promotion or sales are you going to be able to do to really get going? And who's on your team? You know, Sean Griffin emphasized several times that most startups fail because they lack a team that really can successfully launch the business. So it's not just about you. He actually promotes collaboration. You can have a business that you want to run yourself, but you should have the right people around you who are helping you, who are giving you feedback, and who are being very critical so that you can develop a solid business that's successful in the long run. One of the things that we learned as well is you got to be able to take feedback, right, Jacqueline?
Yeah. So Akwanya and I wrote a blog about this. We definitely really want to recommend you all check it out. These are the sort of 5 things that we really took away from the DC Startup Cup, and one of them was being coachable. So on day 1, we get there and we're starting to tell people about our business. So this is not a pitch competition where you're up there giving a presentation and people are critiquing you on how well you speak and how much your plan is in place. They really wanted to get down with you and go through this process that Aquania's just laid out for you to understand. Have you thought through all the elements? Have you thought about who your real clients are? Have you given some thought about how you're going to get the resources that you need? And so coaches come around to each individual team and give them about 10 to sometimes we got 20 minutes worth of advice from people from all backgrounds and fields. Some people were in development, some people were in banking, lawyers, a lot of different perspectives, and each perspective gave us some really great insight into different aspects of our business. One individual was a coach herself, and coaching is a major aspect of what we want to do with I Am a Creator, because we're an end-to-end business where we help people to develop the creative confidence they need to go out and to get the funding or to get the resources or to build the team. And so she really gave us some unique insights about how you coach and how you get those clients and even collaborate, potential partners to collaborate with. So it really became important. We saw that with each round, with each coach, we took so many notes. We have a stack of Post-its that were all over this board. And as people gave us advice, we would make adjustments in real time, change things about our business model, highlight which were recommendations from the coaches so that we could show that we were really understanding what they were telling us and making adjustments between day 1 and day 2. And I think that that was a big part of the difference between some of the people who advance, because people that are investors or people who are interested in collaborating with you want to know that you're able to take feedback. They want to know that you're going to be willing to listen to what they have to say. At the end of the day, I know a lot of people start a business thinking that they're working for themselves, but in reality, you're really working for your clients. So if you're not able to take feedback, if you're not able to be coachable, then you're really putting yourself at a disadvantage compared to some of your competitors. And that's something we learned in real time participating in this event.
That's right. So I want to take a moment to give a shout out to Samantha. Thank you so much for sharing this video. Those of you who are watching, if you find it interesting, please share it on your own Facebook pages so we can get the word out about what we're doing, how I Am a Creator is helping people of color just really launch their creativity and their business endeavors and their creative endeavors in their communities.
Yeah. We also want to shout out Angelique Michelle, who's on. She is also one of the folks in the top 25. Her business, Iconic Style, was an amazing app that she's working on in the fashion industry. And we want to tell people a little bit about I Am a Creator, that we are just not talking about creatives. We're not talking about people who are artists or writers. We have 8 areas where we consider people creators. And so whether you're working in medicine, you're working in the sciences, you're working in policy and law, you can create and make change in the area in which you work. And we just want to put you in touch with like-minded individuals who are innovative, who are out-of-the-box thinkers. The reason for that is we know that there is a competitive advantage that we need, which regardless of whatever field we work in. And it's really important that creativity can give you that edge and make you stand out among the crowd and against your peers. And that's why we want to put you in touch with creators from a wide range of backgrounds who have a like-minded feeling about the importance of creativity. So thanks also Kayla uh, what Kayla's company again?
Popping cakes.
Popping Cakes.
So
Kayla is helping me out right now. My mom's birthday is tomorrow, and so Kayla is providing us some wonderful treats for that. It's another awesome Black business that we're supporting. Kenise Lyons also on. So hey, Kenise, thanks for checking in with us. So moving on to the third point that we learned from this Startup Cup, we also had to learn to stick to our core, because as much as we got some amazing advice from coaches, we also got some advice that sort of went against our core values. There was, folks that had confusion, particularly artists, around the question of what is a creator and what does that mean. And so Aquania and I really had to have some heart-to-heart conversations about whether it was worth changing what we thought was core to our brand. Because for us, our value proposition, which is over here, our big idea is that every person of color needs to understand that they are a creator and that they have value in that. So changing the title, changing the name of the company would have really gotten away from that vital self-affirmation for us. And so while it was some great advice, we had to decide that this is really core to our business. And while it's something we can't change, what it means is that we really have to double down on the marketing and explain to people, this is why, this is what we say, this is what it means. Just be sure that with every communication, we're making it clear to people that this is what we're about, creativity as a way of creating change in our communities.
that's right. And the most important thing we learned in the session was actually from an IN3 employee who is helping to promote innovation all over. He came to us and he said, look, you guys seem to be taking in the feedback that the coaches are giving you, and you have all these Post-it notes all over your board. He was like, now it's time to go do some shit. We were like, what? Did he really just say that? But yes, he said, go do some shit. And literally, that's what we did. We left the Startup Cup that afternoon, and we hit Georgia Avenue, and we went into local businesses. We went to the Funky Fabulous Marketplace, which is a really new fair that's opening up near Howard University every Saturday and Sunday. It was actually their first weekend there. So we got fresh vendors that were out there selling their products, and they were looking for someone to help them with that, getting awareness out about what they're doing and what they are contributing to their local community to revive that area near Howard University. So we asked them the hard questions. Would you pay for this? What do you need? What is it that entrepreneurs are lacking, especially entrepreneurs of color, to get the word out about their product and their services so that they can really increase their awareness of what they're doing? We went to individuals and said, if you were, thinking about an idea but not sure how to start it up, would you let us help you? Would you allow us to give you the confidence you need to be able to get in front of that investor so that you can pitch that idea to a broader audience? Or would you be able to work with us so that we can give you the confidence you need to get in front of your community leaders and really get everyone involved in the initiative? This is the kind of stuff that we want to help people do. So we went to the streets and asked the people. And we even sat there in certain places, barbershops, restaurants, and we said, look, we're looking at your Twitter feed right now. You don't seem to have a lot of followers or a lot of engagement. Let's do something right now. We took live pictures with companies and we posted them on Instagram and Twitter just to do some instant engagement so we could show them that it's not talk. We really want to help. We really want to get the word out about you. And we're going to post something right now because so many people are just not using what social media can really provide you, which is a platform to really increase who you're engaging with, who you're speaking to, how you're getting the word out. And we know that people of color need to be more supportive of each other's businesses. And the best way to do that is to know about them. So that's what we're here to really promote with I Am a Creator. Everyone's creativity, their ability to contribute, and to get the word out about what they're doing. And so this is another initiative. We were challenged to put on an event. We did a Facebook Live promotion at the eBay Startup Cup, and we said on Wednesday we're going to have a live webinar. And look, we're here. We're engaging with you live on Facebook. We're talking about I Am a Creator and our experiences at the eBay Startup Cup, and we're sharing with you what our passions are, and we're hoping that you'll support us in this endeavor by liking our social media platforms, reading our blogs, and even contacting us so that we can work together to support what it is you're trying to do, whether it's professional development, social media, engagement, more awareness. Let us know. We want to collaborate. Yeah. One of the best things that this experience provided us was the opportunity to meet with 110 other creators that are out there doing some shit in Washington, D.C., and they're doing amazing things. But at the end of the day, 25 companies advance. And so it wasn't a matter of we're going to stick to ourselves because we wanted to win. It was who else is here that we should be working with. We interviewed Angelique about Iconic Style because we knew that she was combining technology and fashion, and we wanted to hear more about that. We interviewed another gentleman, Brandon Best, who has PT Chat. It's an awesome app that connects parents, teachers, and schools, so you can potentially have video conferences with your children's teacher if you're not able to make a live conference. Just really changing the way engagement happens, especially in school systems of color where there's a lack of communication between parents, teachers, and the schools. And so he's out there really trying to change how that takes place. So again, if you really think that your idea is worth pursuing, go look for whatever startup challenges may be happening in your neighborhood. See what it is that you can compete in just to get the exposure. We are passionate about I Am a Creator. We applied because we had faith in what we were thinking was a viable business plan, should move forward and get feedback from others. And we got real feedback. And then 48 hours later, we're implementing the suggestions. And that's what it really comes down to is if you have a great idea, you can't just think of it. You can't just talk about it amongst yourselves with your friends. You need to take action. And if there are other people who can help you, like I Am a Creator, then contact us. Yeah. So where's our social media platforms, Jacqueline?
Sure. So we're on all the platforms. Twitter, I Am a Creator, CLTV, same thing for Instagram. We're obviously on Facebook. You're watching us here live. We also have a Facebook group. So if you can, join that as well. We're having conversations with groups of people who are already believe in the idea, want to have conversations with like-minded individuals, and we're going to test some of our ideas there with you all, ask you how you think, what you think about things. The I Am Creator t-shirt that you all might have seen us wearing even during the event, that was something that we test marketed with the I Am Creator Facebook group. So if you just want to join and support us, but also just support the idea more than anything, that we just need to advance creativity more and more in our communities given everything that's going on, then please join the Facebook group as well. What am I leaving out? Medium.com, that's where we have our blog in addition to our website. So you can find us at I Am a Creator there, as well as IamACreatorCollective.com is our website. If you do that /startup, you can follow us in terms of this business journey we've been on, and we'll give you updates as we continue. This is just the start of things for us with the DC Startup Cup. So we are going to be advancing. We'll have several more weeks of face-to-face coaching and training with individuals before we compete for the semifinals. And hopefully go on to the finals. We're really excited. But even if we don't go all the way, we understand from the lessons that we've learned from this project that we have connections, we have resources, we're able to bootstrap and be able to move our business forward. We really believe in the product, in the services that we're providing, because we believe in you all. We believe in the creativity that's already in our community. We just want to create a platform to get it out there and share it. So please make sure that you're following us on all those social media platforms, but not just to watch what we're saying, but hit us up, communicate with us. Me and Aquadia are really there looking at all the information. If you all have things that you want to share with us or that you'd like us to profile, we really want to get in the next few months focused on profiling people who are doing interesting stuff out here in our community, starting in DC and going wider. This is a good time to mention, I don't know if she's on, she's actually traveling to Ecuador right now, but our creative director, Jerry Hilt, thanks so much for everything that you've been doing, the video and the photo you've been putting out there. She's another awesome creator out of New Orleans who's been supporting our ventures, and so we're just trying to give people a platform, and so definitely check out these different opportunities that we have to showcase your work online.
Mhm. Great.
Definitely.
So I hope this has been helpful. At this time, we want to take a couple of questions from those out there. If you have a comment or a question you want to make, go ahead and type it in, and we'll see if we can get those answered.
Yep.
But we thank you for tuning in. Thanks, Brandon. Shout out to New Orleans.
Thanks, Alana is checking in with us. I think she's part of our church community out there. Faith and family is a major component of this as well, so we really appreciate y'all coming out. One other collaborator we want to shout out, Bank Susu was also there. They were also an organization that supported the project there, and they are a Black-owned banking institution. They connect individuals with lenders, and so this is an individual also about our age who's just going out Font Gilliam doing amazing work. She took a project and a passion that she had and took it from 0 to 100, and is really working to support specifically women entrepreneurs, but entrepreneurs in general. So definitely check out her institution as well. We're just really excited to be linking people who have the resources and have the ideas together, so that we can make sure that these things come to light.
So we have a question. First question up is, when is the next event? So good news, we're already planning. We're going to have a networking event at the end of this month. We're going to send out more information on all our platforms, so stay tuned. We'll do another Eventbrite so that you can sign up. But we're looking to have a more intimate setting, maybe some interesting creators getting together in one room, sharing some ideas, and also talking about, what we're going to do, how we're going to impact our communities. So we promise before the end of June, you will have a date. You'll have a time, and we hope that you'll sign up. We look forward to seeing some of you creators out there just continuing to do great work, and let us know if there's any way that I'm a Creator can help you in accomplishing your goals. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We really appreciate it.
All right. Take care.
Good night.